Brandon Lake's story is one that blends music, faith, family, and a touch of the unexpected. Born on June 21, 1990, in Charleston, South Carolina, he didn't just stumble into music, he grew into it. From an early age, he was the type of kid who scribbled down lyrics, hummed tunes when no one was around, and dreamed of songs that could reach people's hearts. What sets him apart from so many artists is not just talent, it's the raw passion he pours into every note, every performance, and every word he writes. He rose to national attention through Bethel Music and later became part of the powerhouse collective Maverick City Music. With them, he co-wrote and performed songs that shook the church world. Songs like This Is a Move and Graves into Gardens, tracks that quickly became anthems across churches worldwide. When Brandon steps onto a stage, it isn't just a concert, it feels like a revival. People often say he doesn't perform to an audience, but with them, inviting everyone into an atmosphere of worship. But while Brandon Lake is celebrated as one of the most recognized worship leaders of this generation, his story goes far deeper than music charts and spotlights. Behind the bright lights, there's a man deeply committed to his family. Brandon is married to the love of his life, Brittany Lake. They've been through the ups and downs together, and she has been more than just a partner, she's his rock. Brittany has often been described as the quiet strength behind Brandon, encouraging him to walk boldly into his calling while also keeping their home filled with laughter and stability. The two share a beautiful family together, raising their children in the midst of Brandon's busy career. He's spoken openly about how fatherhood has changed him. For him, being a dad isn't about just providing but being present, reading bedtime stories, being goofy in the living room, or pausing from writing a hit song just to make his kids laugh. He often says that the lessons he learns as a father flow right into the songs he writes. And that balance between family life and ministry is one of the most juicy parts of his story that fans love to know. Because while the world sees him as a music star, his kids see him simply as dad. It hasn't always been easy, though. Brandon has shared moments of struggle, especially in mental health. He has admitted to battling anxiety and the pressures of ministry and fame. Instead of hiding it, he chose to make it a testimony, even dedicating his album Help to addressing those issues. That honesty resonated deeply with fans, because people want to know that even their favorite artists wrestle with real challenges. For Brandon, turning pain into music is part of his ministry, and that transparency is exactly why people connect to him so strongly. Now, what many may not know is that Brandon Lake is not only a singer, he's a powerhouse songwriter. He's written for other artists, shaping the sound of modern worship in ways many listeners might not even realize. His creativity has pushed worship music beyond its traditional boundaries, giving it freshness that appeals to both younger and older generations. Beyond the stage and studio, fans love seeing Brandon's personality off-camera. He's playful, spontaneous, and sometimes downright funny. His social media gives glimpses of a man who doesn't take himself too seriously, whether he's joking with Brittany, having fun with his kids, or sharing behind-the-scenes moments from tour life. It's that mix of deep spiritual conviction and relatable humor that makes people want to follow his journey. Brandon's career continues to grow, with Grammy wins and sold-out shows proving his music isn't just a passing wave, it's a movement. But what makes his story so compelling isn't the fame. It's that he hasn't lost sight of what matters most: faith, family, and using his gifts to impact lives. Fans look at him and see not just a worship leader, but a man trying his best to live authentically, even when the cameras aren't rolling. So, whether it's the intimacy of his song Gratitude or the victorious cry of Graves into Gardens, Brandon Lake has become the voice of a generation seeking something deeper. He's a husband who adores his wife, a dad who loves his kids more than anything, and an artist unafraid to admit his struggles while celebrating the goodness of God. And that's why people love hearing about him, not just for the music, but for the man he is when the lights go off. Before you click away, I'd love to hear your thoughts. What's your favorite Brandon Lake song? Do you connect more with his upbeat anthems, or with the heartfelt ballads? Drop your answer in the comments, and if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring life stories of your favorite stars. Your engagement helps us bring more of these powerful journeys straight to you.